My son exposed my hidden secret for 32 years. Me 56F, husband 55M. We have 2 children, 27 son and a 30 daughter and 4 grandchildren. We have been married for 32 years. I want to keep this as short as possible, but I am so scared of what is going to happen to our lives now this secret has come out. My son came and saw me a week ago. My husband was at work. We sat down and I knew something was wrong and I was concerned for him. I told him to just tell me what the problem was and we will sort through whatever it was. He said he didn't know how to start, so he will just put it all on the table and see what I have to say. I was getting very concerned at this stage, never thinking that what he would tell me could destroy our lives. My son told me that he took an ancestry DNA test because, like his dad, he was interested in genealogy and he wanted his kids to cow where they came from and the history. I still hadn't clicked at that stage. I thought that it came back with a medical issue that may be present and expressed my thoughts. No, Mom, he said, that isn't the problem. The problem is that Dad has no common DNA. I started shaking and went into shock. He asked if his dad knows. I told him no, I didn't know until now. The secret I had kept for 28 years is no longer a secret. I knew that my son could have been the product of a mistake I had made early on in my marriage, but when he was born he looked so much like my husband and I that I dismissed it and convinced myself he was his. The mistake/bad choice was when we were going through a tough time with my husband, working long hours, and we were struggling to get a deposit for a house. We were also trying for a second child. One of my husband's friends was in our lives as he was going through a breakup and we were trying to be supportive. My husband was at work and his friend and I was drinking and just talking about life. We got drunk and yes, we had intimate, I can't even remember it, and the next morning his friend and I was mortified and vowed never to bring it up again. It was such a long time ago I cannot even really remember it. I dismissed it as a one-time mistake and have never been tempted to cheat again. Well, I fell pregnant and here we are. My husband is such a loving man and our marriage has always been strong. My son wants me to tell him, as he will find out soon enough through ancestry. How do I proceed? I am disgusted that this is going to destroy my husband, my entire family. I know I was a piece back then for what I did. I cannot erase that, but the hurt we are all going to go through I cannot fathom. My husband has not found out yet, but I have to tell him before he finds out.